Okay, I'm going to do a brief little run through here looking at the masks and what I think the final changes could be to make these work really well. Okay, so the one thing is first, we want to look at having the cotton liner on the inside. That needs to be a given. I mean, the poly can be on the outside, but the cotton on the inside. And if it's possible to have the sleeve here, which is just a cut in the material, where a filter can be inlaid. But looking at the stitching on the ends, see here, basically the material is folded from the outside and stitched around. Again, giving you an idea of how the stitching is working and the type of elastic. It's a flat elastic band, and then what they've done is put a rubber washer so that way it can be sized, shortened, or expanded. But again, it's a flat piece of elastic with the rubber stopper on the end. Again, I'll look at the stitching around the outside where the pocket is for the band and the cotton on the inside. Okay, now when we're looking at our masks here, so we take the first one, when we're looking at, say, this class of 2021, again, working with the bands and changing them to the one we just looked at. Okay, so size-wise, the material size feels right. It's coming at the bottom of the chin, it's holding the top. Again, we want to have the swoop, which is a little bit of a line where it's peaked up and comes down. There. Now the nose stitch is a little long. It's basically coming to the top of my lip. So if the stitch can be moved up to the bridge of the nose, that's where the curve, beginning of the curve to go around the tip of your nose. So this looks like it should be about a 1/2 inch shorter, which will in turn pull the logo up higher and give it a more straight across the face look. Okay, so looking there. So again, it looks like it's just shortening this upper stitch. Bottom feels okay. Sides, again, working on the bands and the border around. So if we take the next one here that we're looking at. All right, so again, with the ears. Okay, so again, looking at this one, we're in the same position, the swoop. All right, want the same border all the way around. Again, if we're back to the original kind of look at model, is maybe using the same material that's on the outside that's rolled over the cotton material and then sewed in to make that your border instead of having to add extra material as a border. Looking at the bridge again, the nose, the stitch is basically at my lip. So we want to pull that back about a 1/2 inch up on the nose, right at the bridge where the curve begins to go. So about a 1/2 inch up right there. That again will pull the logo up and give us a better fit, because then the line's going to come across the side here where the band will go around the ears and here. So you'll have a good fit there. Bottom feels good. You know, that's good. It's holding there tight. Good size. I think these are good size when you're looking at the camo and this one, and I think it was also the snake one. Those are working out well. Okay, all right, we're good there. When we're looking at the blue one or this black one, this material was actually, this mask is made, it's about 1.5 inches longer than these ones. So I think when you're looking at this looks like you've used the same pattern. That pattern works. I think that's a perfect pattern to stick with. And this one I would just, it's just not going to work. The nose line is too long. There's too much material on the bottom. These stitch sides won't work like this. That your tube barrel is too big and it's just pinching down. So again, if I think of the material is used with the cotton on the inside, you just roll it with the seam. Again, so you're looking at this style of stitch across the back on the side. And here's the stitch on the inside. Let's move this out of the way. All right, again, the flat elastic, which is a more flexible elastic. The elastic that you have here is a tube elastic, which is a really stiff one that pulls really hard on your ears. So if it's the flat elastic one that's a little longer, we can then suggest, you know, using a washer or something on there, a rubber washer that they can use to shrink them down. But we can work on that on our side. Okay? All right. Thank you. Give me any questions you've got. Let me know.